Ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls, my name is Raven and welcome back to my channel. And welcome back to another Raven's Ramble. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Warmonger on Steam because right now it's sitting at a mixed review. So we're going to have a little discussion. We're going to go through some of the comments that people have left and see why exactly the Warmonger has a mixed review on Steam. I think we all know why in general, but we're just going to have a chat about it anyway. So it's not a surprise to anyone that the Warmonger is basically a mishmash of a whole bunch of different heroes. It's using the idle animations for a bunch of heroes. It's got the moveset of a bunch of different heroes. It's basically a Warden 2.0, a better improved Warden. And yes, I see that people still argue that the Warden is better in 1v1s and so on and so forth. That's not what we're talking about today. Today we're talking about the Warmonger and the fact that it's got mixed reviews on Steam. Now I've gone ahead and I've brought the Warmonger. I've been playing it. Unfortunately, my internet has been really shit the last few days, so I've been trying to get that sorted out because I haven't been able to complete certain amounts of games, because whenever I play certain games like Dominion and stuff, halfway through it just craps out and I lag out and it's not very good. But I've played the Warmonger and I have gone to play some games with the Warmonger, and overall I genuinely like the Warmonger. I'm having lots of fun with her. She's really fun to play, and she's fun to play because I like playing Centurion. Centurion is fun to play. I like playing the Warden. The Warden is fun to play. So it's, of course, I'm going to enjoy the hero because it's basically a mishmash of all the different characters that I already like playing. So you put them all together and you make the Warmonger. Of course, I'm going to like it. And that's basically what the Warmonger is. It's a mishmash of all these different heroes with all the different movesets. I find that the bash mechanic within the Warmonger is very easy to pull off. It's very satisfying to pull off, and of course it yields the most damage when you manage to land the bash because it's so quick and everything. So of course it's something that's spammable. The fact that she has enhanced lights as well is also really cool, because you can smack someone even if they block it. It doesn't matter because you can continue on your chain and your combo, and you can continue on with the bash, and it's not going to stop just because you got your light blocked. So in general, I am enjoying the Warmonger. Now if we go down here, the Warmonger was $12. Now whether the Warmonger was 12 Australian dollars worth, I don't know. I think if I wasn't a content creator, I would not have spent the money on the Warmonger, because $12 is pretty steep for one hero, especially considering like you used to get the old pass, and it would give me, access to 4 heroes a year, or during the first year when we got 2 heroes per season. So paying $12 straight up for one hero is a little bit expensive in my eyes, especially one like the Warmonger, which is just a mishmash of all these different heroes. There's nothing unique there that for me is worth the $12. So I'm not sure about you guys, whether you think that the Warmonger is worth the $8 USD or whether it's worth the amount of currency that it ends up being in your whatever country you're from. Especially because once you buy it and you use it, it basically says that you're not eligible for a refund, which is, one way of doing it. But make sure you leave a comment down below and let me know whether you think the Warmonger was worth it if you purchased it for the amount of money that you got. Was the Warmonger worth the money that you spent? For me personally, I don't think it is. I would just wait the 2 weeks if I was, just a normal regular player. I'd wait the 2 weeks and I'd pick it up for 15,000 steel. Now 15,000 steel is a lot easier to get. You can grind that out pretty easily. I wonder if you buy the steel actually with real money, whether it's going to cost the same amount. That is interesting to see if it would. But for me personally, I just wait the 2 weeks, buy 15,000 steel. That would be a lot easier and would be a lot more worth it. Now let's go down here and we're going to check out some comments on why this thing is mixed. So first comment that's a positive is buy your power with your money. That's basically 40 people found this thing helpful, 20 found it funny. $8 to win every breach match ever. So even the comments so far that are basically giving it a thumbs up, basically poking fun at the fact that it's just a better improved Warden, and with their feats, because their feats are incredibly broken, that with the broken feats that you just get to basically win any breach match you want, because you chuck that thing down her feats and you just clear minion waves like it's no tomorrow. You push that ram all the way up and you crush shit. So we got basically this comment down here. It says, I'm sad to say I brought this and I'm regretting it ever since. Don't support Ubisoft with this half-ass bullshit. So, yep, that's basically one guy who's pretty pissed off, who doesn't recommend it. When you pay actual money for the hero, then Ubisoft is like, nah, you don't own it, Omega lol. Fair enough. And then we got this one here. What you're paying is for a 2-week early access to what is essentially an alternate Warden. I get people have already said Warmonger is a Warden copy and paste, but let me confirm this with you. Dodge bashes confirm light on uncharged, heavy on charged, and variable timed. Double light chain into heavy, light into bash combo. Similar animations for base, lights, and heavies. Short option selectable zone, chainable. Forward tracking, dodge heavy. Similar armor styles. 76 people found this review helpful, 19 found this funny. So basically, that's something that I see a lot of people saying, and it's true that it's just basically a Warden 2.0, and that is something we've all been saying from the start. I think everyone knows it's a Warden 2.0. Like I said, you can argue whether the Warden's better in 1v1s and so on and so forth. We'll leave that to the pros to argue that, because they know what they're talking about when it comes to all that sort of stuff, who's better in 1v1s and so on and so forth. But overall, she is a better Warden. It feels better playing her than it does playing the Warden right now, at least from my opinion. Next one we got is, we could accept if all the DLCs were delayed due to the virus issues, but we cannot accept you sue up a new hero by stealing moves from the old heroes. The one who tries to fool the crowds fools herself instead. A supporter for Honor all the way along. It is sad to see it falls like this. Guys, if you really love this game, if you don't wish it to turn to close up someday, you show your attitude to Ubi. So this guy's not very happy that the fact that they've mashed a whole bunch of different heroes together. This one guy says War Mummy indeed. So unoriginal, lazy by Ubi shit. How to undo 3 years of balancing. Add 100 MS hidden to all player characters to make it feel like everyone is 80 ping to 100 ping. Release testing ground changes that majority of players said would be bad to release, and still release it due to the devs feeling forced to listen to the shitty competitive players in this game from Reddit. Release a hero who is literally identical moves as Warden. Rework, but make it actually interesting to fight, aka what Warden's rework should have been. It's true. Warden's rework should have been this. It would have been amazing if they reworked the Warden with what Apollyon, basically. It's Apollyon with what the Warmonger has. That would have been amazing for the Warden, and then we got a brand new hero. But unfortunately, we just got the Warden rework as a brand new hero, which, once again, she's fun to play because of the fact that it's basically a mash of the old heroes. So you're playing the old heroes. It's fun to play. But he says, P.S. the TGC would be the best to only keep these stamina changes ideas and damage numbers only for current format with previous animations, please. 100 MS idle is only best for assassin class alone, so they have light 30 30 30, whether it's for heavies from assassins only or lights only or both. Their lights and heavies doesn't matter, just fits them the best and not all characters. I would rather go back to Marching Fire to Black Prior release when the game was nearly peaking with balance than to go forward with these shitty testing ground changes. PSSS, please undo the change to shields up and make it 18 damage. Okay, so now he's talking about feats. But yeah, overall, he's not very happy about that. Great pack, worth the money and to support the game. 10 out of 10. Keep it up, devs. Warmonger is short range Warden. That looks a lot better. That is true. The Warmonger is a bit of shorter range Warden because it doesn't have the giant bash where you dive forward on people. Fun character. Brought the game for the armor. By the way, opponent armor is at like rep 6 or 7. That's good to know. And this guy here, you know it's shit. I know it's shit. Even Ubisoft knows it's shit. The thing is, they're still the only ones to even attempt this kind of shit. So even when there's this level of bad, there's nothing better on the market. That is one thing I've been seeing a lot lately as well, is the fact that it's For Honor is the only game of its kind on the market. So of course, you know, it's the type of thing where they have no competition right now. And I know for a fact that they had competition, another game that came out with the Art of the War system and played like For Honor. For Honor would be crushed into the ground right now, especially if the other game was pumping out the amount of content that For Honor was pumping out when it first launched. Yeah, For Honor would be dead in the water. But unfortunately, there's no one else around who is anywhere near close to what For Honor is right now. So For Honor has monopoly on the market, and because they have monopoly on the market, we have to just put up with whatever they give us. But it's very interesting to see. But those were some of the comments, and that's why it's currently sitting at mixed. So 50 reviews that match the filtered above, and it's mixed, 147 reviews in total. So there you have it. The Warmonger currently on Steam is mixed reviews. People are sort of half-half on it. Even the people who seem to like the Warmonger, they are sort of disappointed with the fact that it's just a mishmash of all the heroes together. And of course, the people who dislike the Warmonger, they dislike the fact that it's, no one's complaining that the Warmonger Warmonger is stupidly overpowered. That's one thing I haven't seen any comments about where people are saying this hero is stupidly overpowered. They're saying the feats are overpowered. I've seen that a lot, but I haven't seen anyone go about saying that the Warmonger itself as a character is just broken, like we had with Centurion when he first launched, like we had with Shaman when she first launched. So that's a good thing that the Warmonger isn't stupidly fucked. When I play the Warmonger, I don't sit there and just go, yes, here's my I win button and I get to win. I get to bash a lot, and the feats are sort of like an I win button a little bit, especially in massive team fights. You run there, you throw that big fourth feat down and just watch everyone just start exploding and scatter, and then you finish them off and pick them all off and everything, and it's quite easy to do that in a big team fight. So that's the closest thing you get to an I win button when it comes to her. So overall, I personally find the Warmonger fun to play. I personally don't like the fact she's just a mishmash of all these different heroes. It's very easy to pick her up because she is a mishmash of all these different heroes. It's the easiest character so far that I've seen to just pick up and play, and just I automatically know how to play her because she's just a mishmash of all the different heroes that I've already played before. So that's one thing I like about the Warmonger. It's ease of play. But there you go, guys. There is the Warmonger on Steam. Mixed reviews. People are sort of half-half with her, and I want to know from you guys. Let me know in the comment section down below. Do you like the Warmonger? Do you think her feats are overpowered? Where are you at when it comes to the Warmonger in terms of your review on her? Are you mixed? Are you like everyone else? Do you like her? Do you hate her? Let me know in the comment section down below. But that is the end of the video, so thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, leave that comment down below, and let me know your thoughts. I love reading and replying to all your comments down below. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to be notified whenever I go live with brand new videos. Check the description box down below for all my social media details, and with that said, I shall see you all in the next video. Have a good one, guys.